On the 21st of March, my mother died after a short illness. She was 77 years old. One of the nicest ladies you could ever hope to meet. It was a privilege to have known her. She was a wonderful mum, the heart of our family. With the years, she became more fragile, and in the last 6 or 7 years, I didn't see her and my dad so much, what with living in Ireland. But then just before Christmas, I moved back to the UK for a while and got to spend some quality time with her. And we did have a few touching conversations about years gone by. In mid-February, I moved to Amsterdam, starting over, trying to make a new life, forge a new path in the Netherlands. A month later, I get the news from my dad that Mum had had a stroke and was in the hospital just as I'm starting my new job. So naturally, I was eaten up with worry and anxiety. I find myself not sleeping, crying in episodes, feeling a lot of despair. Then a few days later on, Sunday morning, my brother calls me to say that Mum had passed away the night before. I was actually at work getting ready to start a shift, and it was just a gut punch, followed by feeling like my heart had been ripped out. The first week after her death was horrible. I was just in the apartment on my own, dealing as best I could with cycles of despair, profound sadness, anger, emotional pain. So I flew back to the UK the following Saturday to meet up with my brother in Liverpool, and we drive back to Wales to meet with my dad. Being with my family has helped massively this past week or so. My girlfriend has been wonderful. I just don't know how I'd cope without the people who I love around me. Even so, my mind is in a dark place at the moment. I know there's a distinction to be made between grief and depression, symptoms being similar. But yeah, it's very fatiguing, these intense emotional states, cycling through them. And then there are the days when you just feel very flat, exhausted, hopeless. Going through old photos and old memories brings flashes of genuine happiness, recalling the good times. She had a happy life, in spite of her health struggles. Yeah. The funeral is in a few days' time, and I intend to get up and speak for a few minutes. Saying goodbye is going to be crushing. Acceptance is a process. Both of my brothers live in England, and I'll be going back to Holland soon. I worry about my dad here in the family home in Wales. I'm worried how he will cope essentially on his own after more than 50 years of marriage. The love of his life is gone. Myself, I don't know if I'll be okay. I like to think I'm resilient, but I'm very down. It's not hugely helpful that the world is a complete shit show, but nothing we little people can do about it. So that's where I am in life. This is going to hurt for a long time.